Francisco 49ers. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Santa Clara. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Done.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. Now a 3rd and 2.
Kill.
They'll try and run for the first with Etienne. And they've got it at the 19-yard line. They're into the red zone and still on the march. First down picked up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points. I think he knew in the back of his head, like, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Red.
In motion is Hunter. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. A short kick down to the 7. Second and goal.
11, Agate.
To throw is Lawrence. Headed left, buying time. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. Coming up.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Ralph, 13 loose.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That is caught by the tight end. Brenton Strayed. Touchdown, Jaguars. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench to the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. And this will be knocked down. It's incomplete, but there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Purdy now on 2nd down. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down's coming up.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss. You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the 1st half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
In motion is Myers. Lawrence from the gun here. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
He'll go play action, Purdy. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10. Play action now. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down. Play fake. Now it's Purdy. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
11, Agate. All right, let's go.
On 1st down, Watts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
3rd down.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Rolling right. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position.
At the Jaguars' 31-yard line.
The throw on 1st down is Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Dewan Jennings. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Get set.
McCaffrey. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. 3rd and goal. It's Purdy. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
A 5-yard loss. It's 4th and goal.
They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. This caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
Great job.
2nd down, Lawrence. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. So we reach the intermission. It was been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On play action, here's Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. Here's Purdy. And that is...
Wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. He got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have the 49ers first down as this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
And he is out of bounds down at the 21. That one good for 29.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these.
To the pylon, he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
2nd and 2, you're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard could that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss at 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
Easy. Read it.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
Easy. Hey, kill.
In motion is Myers. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Jupiter. Hey, Shaka. Here we go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He will have the conversion and more. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20.
At the 39-yard line.
Fred, 13 loose.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
On red.
Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Look, I think anytime, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of a ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late. And this is 3rd down. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down. And he gets more than he needs. 4 yards.
48-yard line.
Play action. Here's Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Quan Jennings was the intended target. It's second down. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. Now, and a short one caught by Contis. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively and bring him down for no gain. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down. Off the play fake. Purdy. No chance at all. He'll go down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Get set. On fourth down, Purdy. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll come up for first and 10. On the handoff, it's ETN. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's second down.
Rip, 23.
They'll drop to throw. Flushed to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's a second and 9.
At the Niners' 13-yard line.
Hey, Lion. Hey, center. Jack.
Now ETN. And he's going to be out of bounds. It stops the clock. They're continuing to get closer toward a potential game-winning field goal try. The faithful roaring here in Santa Clara. This is third down. Here's ETN. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short. The Niners will use their third and final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. They'll go play action with Purdy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked up by Eric Murray. And the Jaguars are right back in this one.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. The one thing...
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer, cooped up.